Wait, Meg, you good?
Yeah, I like cut my hand and it was bleeding out. And so it finally, after like 10 minutes, it finally stopped bleeding. But I'm afraid to put a Band-Aid on it because the last time I did, I thought it was good. And then next thing you know, I had splattered blood everywhere because it was like leaking. I was like, "Ah."
But bleeding out is a harsh term, Meg. I thought it was like,
Right.
I thought it was
If you
controlled substance.
saw what my bathroom looked like, you would have been like, what happened here? There's blood everywhere because I didn't realize it was, I thought it was good. The first Band-Aid I put on, it wasn't. And I was just moving around, shaking blood everywhere.
bleeding out means like we need to tie his leg off. And
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say you couldn't like do squad cast
No,
today.
I
yeah,
needed to tie this off. I'm telling y'all, it was bleeding for like 10 straight. And it wasn't like a little, it was like a lot of blood for 10 minutes.
I don't believe it.
It's
Okay,
all right,
hopefully it
Meg.
won't bleed out this time.
Man, you losing weight? Your face looks
I
slimmer.
am, yeah.
You
Well,
look
the
You
good,
blood
baby.
guys
she
take
just
care.
lost.
I mean, I'm not on Ozempic. I'm just on a fast, but I'll
She
probably
gave herself a
continue.
transfusion and
She's,
lost 10
she's
pounds.
right out here having sword fights.
Pat, your Christmas tree still up?
He said,
It's gonna
listen,
stay
man,
up.
he not taking that down. That's a part of the decor
Well, this
now.
was
That is
taking it down. It was in the main room, and then I was like, I don't want it in here
putting
anymore. So I put it.
decorations away is an adult job, okay?
He
Pat is
just
not
moved
about
it
to
to
do that.
another room.
I mean, it was covering my boring closet. That's just all white. So I don't know. It added something, but it's
You
also
couldn't put
like
none of them other dumb
storage.
decorations in front of that.
No, I couldn't. Only stuff on the wall, and that didn't. It doesn't cover enough.
Pat,
But yes, yes,
forever
definitely.
young.
Oh,
Tree still up.
I mean, I said it very judgmentally. I just took mine down like 2 days ago. So
Really?
yeah,
It's still
I'm not
January,
I'm not above you.
Yeah.
But
You are a
it,
little
it's
bit.
it's
I
a
know
every
some people,
holiday tree now. It's not even just a Christmas tree now. That's the
Yeah, it
MLK
was just
tree,
a
the
Martin Luther King
Valentine.
tree.
what did you have on it?
I'll show you.
Martin Luther the King on there.
Martin Luther King tree.
You put fried chicken on the tree.
Fried chicken ornament.
why you got to leave that up for Black History Month?
That's what I'm saying. It's a different tree now. Somebody gave it to me to troll me, but it's it's very realistic.
Yeah, put some black cupids on there for
Mhm.
Valentine's Day.
Heavy on the black.
Heavy on the black.
Why are there so many like naked angel babies? You like you know what I mean? Like with fountains and sculptures and historical
Right.
art.
Because
There's like a
people
lot
like,
of
oh, these are cherubim. If you really look in the Bible what a cherubim look like, it don't look nothing like that. It's scary.
And Michelangelo was a pedo.
It's
That's
scary.
yeah,
why.
like why
They got
why did
like
we
six
always make them
wings.
babies?
They be
They
like,
not
yeah, it's
cute at
making a
all.
baby.
And they were like having to do with like love and stuff, shooting people to make them have sex. It's like
Why
why
would a little
couldn't
baby
why couldn't
know
an
what's
adult
best for me?
angel? I would have been fine with an adult angel Cupid.
A baby angel is just irresponsible. All right.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
just
maybe the baby was like, "This is what happens when you."
Is
Maybe
there
it was
like
a
a
warning.
warning?
it's an
Yeah,
omen.
maybe that's what it is.
I
Mm.
believe. Okay, I can see
You
that.
know,
How's everybody's weekend?
It's chill.
Good. I was in
Chill.
Miami.
What'd you say,
It
Yeah.
was
Meg?
double
Yeah.
XP weekend, so I was on the game.
Ooh, nice
What's XP?
yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
Extra
points.
points.
Is it X? I thought it was
Um,
experience. Yeah, they do like this thing just to keep the game fresh. They'll have like 2 days or like a weekend where it's like everything you do is twice the points.
On what games?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Oh,
But every game does that. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So instead of
never knew.
ranking up my weapon and like it'll take a week, I could do it in 2 days. Like
Hmm.
Shit, I
gang
have
gang.
no idea about any of that. I
Yeah.
saw this video
Yeah.
about this game called Kingmaker or something like that. And basically, like you go back in time to prevent events from happening that destroys the world. But you go back to like the times when they fighting on horseback with swords and arrows, but you have all the technology of today. So you go back in
Hell yeah.
time with a car, you kind of an AR-15 machine guns, all types. You call it an airstrike, a helicopter came in and killed everybody while they were on the field. It was crazy. I was like, that shit made me want to get back into the game. I was like, oh, this
That shit looked
crazy.
fun as fuck. Almost
It did.
everybody has fantasized about doing that at least once.
Oh, absolutely.
Like going back in time with like tanks and shit. That shit does look fun.
That's just like that movie, Cowboys and Aliens.
Yeah.
That's all
That
that
had
is.
alien technology. That motherfucker had that pistol on his wrist.
Yep. I was lit.
I thought that movie was gonna be so dumb, but that shit got me going. I loved that movie.
The marketing was really bad. So I
Yeah,
didn't
the
want
marketing was horrible.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
it's
but
a
how do
good
you
movie.
market that? How do you market Cowboys and Aliens? Like
I think who's in it? The
Daniel Craig,
007?
Daniel Craig,
Yeah, 007
and Harrison Ford.
and Indiana
Got
Jones.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
Mhm.
All right,
I'm interested to see him as the Red Hawk. I want to know what all of that shit is about.
I think that shit's gonna be amazing. People just try to shit on that movie because Captain America Black now. But
I
Absolutely.
mean the Black Captain America on the series was a good ass series.
It
what
was.
in the comic?
On Disney Plus is a really good series actually.
Oh, it is.
I just
yeah.
wondering if he's gonna ever get the shot, if he gonna get some injections or something like, or he just gonna be a regular human with a superhuman shield.
Man, he just an expensive ass Bruce Wayne with
To be
no
fair,
money of his own. He borrowing the government's money to be so blackety black. Like he can't even get his own money. I gotta use the government's money to be a superhero.
I wonder if
fucked up part
the
is, because
Avengers
he's
get
black,
paid.
they're gonna charge him for it.
You said what?
I said because he's black Captain America, like after he done, they gonna be like, hey, we need that back, my nigga.
Facts.
Like,
You don't
they're
get to
gonna hit
keep
him
none
for
of
it.
it.
They're gonna hit him for it because he's black. Like Captain America, they're like, we had powers, but you're just a diversity hire.
Yeah, it's like they
Trump's
tried to
about
take the
cancel it.
shield. That's
I
what they tried to take
know.
his shield. He was like, nah, Cap gave it to me. They took the man's shield. They didn't even
Mhm.
believe him when he said Cap gave it to me. It said
Oh, that's
they was like,
crazy.
nah, we gotta run
US
that
government.
back. That belonged to the government, bro.
They just gave the new one a hubcap to throw. Take this, you
With
black
spinners
Oh.
on it.
Sally
It's a
Mae
Cadillac
Cummings, man.
hubcap.
the spinner. It don't even come back.
Oh, I used to love
Oh,
those little
man.
spinner hubcap.
That had a run. Now it's like completely ridiculous. There's not a lot of things that like I feel like that whole era with the giant like jerseys, the giant white tees, the spinners, like none of that can come back.
The spinners was ridiculous when it was happening. What are you
Well,
talking
the clothing is already coming back. These kids
Clothing
in
back.
high school is wearing huge
Baggy
ass.
jeans. Yeah, they
Yeah.
bringing Jinkos back.
Jeans,
They
though.
bringing the baggy
Jinkos.
jeans back. That's
The
already back.
spinners, yeah, I'm with you. I don't think
They're
I
coming
don't
back.
think that's coming back.
You know, they had sold those spinners at Walmart as hubcaps, and I remember I
Yep.
saw somebody because I grew up in a little rinky-dink town, and it was people that had them spinner hubcaps.
You damn right they did.
about? Yeah. I
Hey,
went
you
to school in
damn right.
Virginia. Mad dudes had them hubcaps.
What about the shoe with the spinner?
Shoe.
Remember
the
the
three wheels?
Yeah.
The trust.
Wait, shoes
I
with
thought that was
spinners too?
That was Dada's.
Chris Webber. That's Chris Webber.
Oh, you sure?
Wait,
Yeah.
where were the spinners at? I don't remember these.
What? You don't remember?
They had like a
don't
little
either.
window, and once you stopped walking, the shit kept spinning.
Because
Oh,
I
Freewell
don't remember
invented
that.
Dark times.
the spinners.
Who
But
had those? Pat, you
Yeah,
had
I
those?
remember they call them the Spreewells.
Yeah, because he invented the actual spinning rims.
Yeah, but I never seen
Did
any
he?
shoes.
Yeah.
yeah.
The basketball player invented it, or he just endorsed it?
No, that was his like idea.
Like he went to the auto shop and was like, "Yo, hear me out." Right?
Yeah. Y'all wheels stop, right?
Yeah, there you go.
I was
God.
stopped.
Yeah,
And then,
so those-
oh,
Oh, those are pretty well. Yeah.
Are awful.
I remember these. I remember the
Here,
blue.
you had a pair.
What?
You had a pair, didn't you?
No, I didn't have these, baby.
I just hear what's up. Whose song is it? LaMelo Ball. Who's
Anything from
Leangelo?
NBA ballers.
Which one has the song now?
Oh,
D'Angelo.
Oh, Leandro.
Ball brother.
Hello?
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Nice
Song.
swerve in that corner.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Have you heard the 70s version?
No.
No, those be really good though. I don't know how that.
No, that joint
AI.
slap. I'm not even gonna hold you.
That dude.
That joint is it's a banger for real.
Whoa.
All right,
listen.
answer honestly. Is the whole song a banger, or do we all just like that part?
Which
That
one?
part.
The Jello song.
I just
I
like
haven't
the
heard the whole thing. I
whoa,
ain't gonna hold you.
whoa.
Yeah, because I was like, ooh, and I listened to the whole song. I was like, okay, I think we just like
I don't know good music.
That's what
just
TikTok is, though. TikTok is
yeah.
good for a good 6-second clip, and then you're like,
Man, that's
nah.
why it's hard for new artists to keep going because it's like they just want a little clip. They just want to go viral with the little clip.
Hey, the songs be like 15, 20 seconds.
Out
They
of
get
a
a little
three,
burn.
that's what I'm saying. Out of a 3 minute song, somebody loves 20 seconds of it, and the
Hey
rest
man,
of it
that's
they're
all
like,
you need right now. That shit
Right.
I
gonna get some
mean,
spins.
That
Insecure
count
was
as a
notorious for
spin.
that. Insecure was big notorious. I would watch Insecure and be like, "Ooh, who was this?" And that part they played on the show was fire.
Bomb.
And then I would download
That
the
is
full
so
song. I'd be
true.
like,
You just skip
They
to
have
that part.
soundtracks.
You be
I
like,
would
oh,
go
this ain't
listen
what
on
I thought it
Spotify, and I'm
was.
like, oh,
Damn.
The intro don't even sound the same. You be like, is this the same song? Oh, you played the bridge.
That's
Oh.
always
Right.
disappointing.
all you
well,
need
listen,
really.
that's about as good a spot as any for us to jump into today's first topic. Before we do, want to give a shout out to our special guest, Ms. Keon Polee is in the building.
Bum, 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 bum.
Shout out to the OG squad. We got Meg Scoot, Lulu Gonzalez, Patrick Cloud. I'm to hear more. We're gonna jump into this first topic right after
Right
this.
after this.
That's right, the big game is almost here. The Super Bowl, baby. And it's now or never, all right? Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks. The best place to win cash while watching the big game. Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game. Who doesn't want a free pick? Where one of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. That's easy bread right there. That's easy money. If you're correct on at least one more stat projection, you can win real cash money. Check out the promos app to tell any of our super sweet Millie Winner big game lineups. If you tell a lineup that goes 3 for 3, you can win a split of $1 million in promo funds, all right? So all you gotta do is sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this football season. So which players are going off, huh? Which players aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money, all right? Only on Prize Picks. So this is what I'm looking for this week on the football board. I'm selecting Saquon Barkley for more than 1 touchdown, all right? Okay, that's going to be easy work for him. I got Travis Kelce for more than 1 receiving yard. So like we said, one of those quarterbacks, all they're going to need is 1 yard. So download the app today and use code SQUAD, SQUADD, to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup, all right? Download the Prize Picks app today and use code SQUAD, SQUADD, and get that $50 instantly after you play $5 in your first lineup, all right? Prize Picks. Run your game.
Would you rather work remotely for $250,000 annually
Remotely.
$600,000 for working 3 days a week in office?
Oh, where how far is the office?
Wait, 600 per year, 3 days a week in office, or 250 per year, always at home.
Always
That's-
remotely.
That's less than half. Yeah, I'll go to work.
I'll go to work.
Yeah, how far is this job though?
It's regular
I
20,
got
30
30,
minutes.
40-minute drive.
20,
I'll
30
do
minutes.
that. That's easy.
Wait. For 600, I don't care how far this fucking drive is. I would drive to San Diego 3 times a week for 600.
I was about to say, I know COVID didn't ruin us that bad.
Like for 3 days a week for 6? Where you going? Out of town, nigga.
What if it was like
we do that now for less?
You listen. You ain't never lie.
We do that now.
If you
for
said
less
5 days
every
a week
Sim
though
City.
to here, then I think that might be more of a like a
or put it down to like 350,000. I feel like if they were closer together, the prices, I would think about it.
Well,
But
let's do it. Let's
600K
do
is crazy.
250,000 versus 400,000.
I'm still going to work.
I'm still gonna go to work.
I'm still going to work.
You gotta increase the days you're in the office to here.
Okay, $250,000. $250,000.
A horrible wizard.
Versus 400,000 for 4 days a week in the office. That 5th day, you still got to work remotely though.
So wait,
And both
what's
of them
the
you have to
numbers
work
again?
5 days. But
Office.
yeah, I'm still going to office.
Yeah, I'm still
Now,
going to the office, bro.
if you said 5 days, then I'm not.
I mean, I'm making $100,000 a day. I'm going to the office. I love the office. I got a great desk. It's a great
No, he
cubicle.
said for the year.
Yeah,
You
for
make
the
that
year.
for the year.
For the year.
For the
Yeah,
year.
that sucks.
400 for the year, right?
4 days a week
Yeah.
for 400,000 annually.
Yeah.
Still got to work remotely on that one day, or work remotely for $250,000.
We're just
Remotely,
describing
you're
a
working
really
every
good
day?
job.
Right.
Huh?
Basically.
Well, here's the thing: like, if you work remotely from $250,000, and let's say it's one of those jobs where, sometimes you go out of the country, you can't get on your work server, but it's one of those jobs where you can work anywhere remotely. That means as long as you clock in, do your job, you could be in Mexico, you could be in Barcelona, you could be in London, and you still
Do I get vacation
250,000.
days at this
Yeah, it's a job. You get vacation.
I'm good. I'll save on my vacation days. Don't you worry.
No, I would rather take the 250. I value my time at this age. I cannot be sitting because here's the thing, Pat, you ain't never worked a corporate job, so you don't know what it's like.
Yes, I have.
What was your corporate job?
Laser tag.
All deaf is not a corporate job.
All deaf had corporate moments.
All deaf
Never,
is not corporate.
never.
You come
We
in whenever you
smoke
want.
weed in the office, Pat.
Well, yeah, what are you talking
And Russell
about?
But it
used
was
to
an
say nigga
office.
to everybody. Hey, white nigga. Hey, nigga. Hey, black. He used to say
Hey, there
that.
was cubicles.
that wasn't
You did have a
corporate job.
desk.
That's not a real job.
Nigga,
Pat had a desk.
Russell would cuss you out in the office.
Yeah, he
That
did
happens
actually-
I was like, oh, this is amazing. When he said that one time, we was all in a meeting. He comes in there. He's like, hey, this white nigga over here. I didn't know you still work here. I thought, oh my gosh, he said white nigga.
It was just black corporate. It was still corporate though.
But it wasn't corporate.
Nah,
I'm
nobody
was fun
was
corporate.
clocking in,
Talking
though.
about the
Y'all
code
wasn't
wasn't corporate.
clocking in. Like, y'all didn't have like, yo, you got to be in by 9 a.m. Y'all be rolling in whenever.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
what I'm saying. It wasn't a real job, Pat. That's
Pat,
not.
We
a real
did
come
have
on.
that.
Pat, stop.
That
It was
wasn't
just
a real
lenient,
corporate
but we
job.
still had that.
Pat, that wasn't a real corporate job. Is
I
what I'm
worked at
telling you.
ABC. I was the assistant to the vice president. Like that
That's
shit
a
was
real
stressful.
corporate job.
That
I
I had
was
to wear dress clothes every day.
I was the assistant to the vice president at one point.
Exactly.
Okay, so
You
that's
came in there with
corporate.
them little dumb slides on every day. That's not a real job, Pat.
That was
Wait, but
later.
look. But the job, every job is based on whoever the CEO is. So if the CEO is like, hey, nigga, do y'all thing, it's still a corporate job. The CEO just cool as fuck.
No.
Right.
Nah.
It's just not
That's
stiffy.
not
It's just
it.
not, you know what
I
I
don't
mean?
think you
E-
remember
even if-
being in
even
all
if you
deaf
worked at a-
offices like that then.
Right. If it was even if it was just a tech company, like a Google, a startup or whatever, right? I'd be like, okay, that's that's pretty corporate. It's just a cool corporate. All Def was not corporate, y'all. It wasn't.
Nigga, all deaf was paid high school. Nigga, we got
Facts. Did y'all have HR? Was there HR?
There
It
was
was at one
HR.
point.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not
There
a
was
real
a whole
job.
finance.
it was a floating HR for a little bit. She was doing
That's not
dual
true.
jobs, just like everybody at all deaf had multiple jobs.
It was a startup, but it was still corporate.
It wasn't. No, it's
Was
not
not
corporate.
corporate.
Pat. The way we're talking about a code switching type of corporate, right? Like you
It
go in
wasn't
there
traditional corporate.
traditional.
It wasn't traditional.
Yeah.
It was
Pat,
it was
we
it
never
was
had no
it was
real
a
job. It's
clubhouse that we got paid to show up for and create.
I wore a blazer every day to work, man. A fucking blazer.
I don't think the dress code is. I feel like corporate is just like you have to go. There's a hierarchy. There's brands that you have to bow to and work around. It's all the same stuff. There's just different levels
It's
of
a
leniency.
cool corporate job. but
By
when people-
definition, Pat is not wrong.
I'm not saying he's wrong. Here's what I'm saying. When people discuss corporate, they're not saying what we're talking about right here, what Pat's saying.
Well,
But what
yeah,
they're
I mean, we
saying
have a
is like
cool
an
job.
actual
That's
corporate
Nobody
job.
associates corporate with comfortability.
Yeah,
Okay,
they don't. When
you're-
they go, oh, corporate job, they're not thinking about Google or Netflix or somewhere cool. Like, no, they're thinking about an actual corporate job.
Well,
What-
the stigma of corporate has just become, tight assy, but by definition,
It hasn't become tight asses. It's
Oh, yeah,
always
it's always
tight
been.
ass.
It's
Yeah.
becoming cooler.
right.
But those
So,
are the
yeah, we're not
newer
talking about,
generation
like,
of
Most
bosses.
corporate jobs, Pat, have a dedicated work attire, like you have to wear it, and then you might have one casual Friday or something like that.
Most,
There's
yeah.
there's a certain attire you have to wear, or you have to adhere to. You wore slides and joggers and track pants.
You got a snuggie on 90%. Okay,
90% of the time.
But I also think that historically that's how it happened.
Who's to say at this job that you're talking about fictitiously is not going to be one of them cool ass jobs?
It's not.
It can't be.
No,
it can't be. That's not how the wizard works.
Nigga, we smoke. They smoked weed in the office, Keon.
No, it wasn't not really. We weren't just like in the meetings like, what we posted on Thursday. It wasn't that bad.
What happened when Snoop came?
Snoop smokes in the White House.
Yeah,
y'all was grinding up weed.
It wasn't even
in the offices.
There was like every Friday or something. There was some kind of shoot, and it was in the back room. And I remember going in there, and Teddy and Brent and Slink and Brent, all of them was back there just high smoking.
None of them worked there.
No,
that makes it better. So you just have people that don't even work there rolling up.
That's no different than record labels. Record labels be like,
and record labels are not corporate. That's the whole point.
What's the difference between them smoking weed and them high corporate dudes doing a line of coke before a meeting? You're just
at least they do it in the bathroom.
Yeah, drugs are throughout corporate. Let's start
there. Do it in the bathroom, but not at the cubicle.
But no, wait. Okay, to Tahir's point. Did I roll up at my office? Yes. That was the level of leniency. But to my point, I went outside to smoke.
But you rolled it up at the desk.
Huh?
You rolled it up at the desk.
But that's the level of leniency. I wasn't just smoking at my desk.
The one line, I would always hear, it was like, everybody be like, no, we could roll up here. We just got smoking outside. Like, you're in the desk at the cubicle next to the whiteboard.
I didn't start at all deaf and was like, oh, is this the vibe? And start rolling up. I waited until I moved up and I knew I could do that. But I will say that like talent is different than if you have an actual job. And that's why people like Slink and Teddy could pull up and be like smoking and stuff like that. But the moment y'all remember that intern who was like, oh, Black Jesus, I get to smoke with Black Jesus. That nigga was fired.
That wasn't the only reason. It wasn't because he was terrible on way other fronts than just that.
That was just like the last pull. Like
I admit it was far from regular corporate, but also I feel like it was just an extreme version of what a lot of companies are doing today. Like people are getting with the times. Niggas think that they're like, if they come in, they're a better boss. If they're like, you don't have to wear a dress shirt, you could wear a hoodie. And it's fun. Casual Fridays, look at my chalkboard. It's a wall, like I could write anything on here. It's free ideas. Like people just do that to make it seem relaxed, but it's still corporate.
Okay, Pat, but with this wizard,
hold on, Pat, would you roll up at Red Bull?
I don't work there like that.
No. But you talent, right? You talent though. You talent.
But also, I got to read from a teleprompter, so I don't want to be high.
It was a different vibe at Red Bull.
Now you giving bullshit excuses.
See?
I'm asking you, would you go into them white folks building, roll up, even if you go outside and smoke, would you roll up in front of these white folks at Red Bull?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Well, that's just because I wouldn't. Just because you can smoke and do all that stuff doesn't mean you will. Like the rappers we work with, they get supplied with, like with a vibe. And if I wanted to do shots with them or smoke with them outside, I would. But it's like I don't work well like that, so I just don't.
Yeah, they do be doing shots, though.
They're super chill, but also my job is super chill there. If I had a job at Red Bull, I wouldn't do none of that.
Well, back to what we're saying, you've never had a corporate job, Pat.
We could argue that laser tag was corporate.
I'm not hating on you. That is a blessing. Be grateful you've never had
laser tag.
You will not say laser tag was corporate. Fucking
unless he was a manager.
A manager at McDonald's is corporate?
I was a game master.
I have a friend who owns a McDonald's.
That's different. Owner is completely different from shift manager.
Wait. So McDonald's ain't corporate?
Look, all a corporate job is.
Yeah.
It's a job
Technically.
within a structured organization. That's it.
And there was no
That's
structure
it.
at ADD in
Guys,
the
we
beginning.
know that.
There
That's
we
not what
go.
we're saying.
There was
Keon
no
and Patrick,
structure.
we know what the
There was
definition
paperwork.
is. That's
You
not
came
what
off
we're
the
saying.
gate and said, Pat, you never had a corporate job. And he said,
No,
oh, yeah.
when we say corporate, we're talking about an actual like job where you got to clock in, you got to set it at, you got to have a certain
Why
attire,
would you say you never had
corporate
a stiff
attire.
corporate
That's laser
job or a
tag.
tight corporate job?
Pat,
Laser
you
tag. I
have to-
came in. I clocked in. I had to memorize my social security. Shout out to Ultrazone. I had to put on khakis and a game master shirt. You know what I'm saying? That's a uniform. That's clocking in. There was paperwork. There was timesheets. Sometimes I had to cover the cashier. Sometimes I had to host birthday parties.
It said Game Master on the shirt.
It said Patrick on the front. It said Game Master on the back, and it glowed in the dark.
Pat, we're
So-
Did you have like
talking
your
about
own
a desk
special
For a
job.
safety issue. See,
Did you
there
have
was
your own
danger.
Talking
special
about a
instructor
desk
gun?
job.
No, I just had the same one the kids had. But I had to teach them how to play. I had to make sure they didn't run. I had to make
You
sure.
can't run in laser tag.
No, you could only walk.
If it's in the dark, so you can hurt yourself if you run, then they're liable.
And then you got to hold the gun with two hands because there's a sensor. You had to teach them about the bases. And then you had to host birthday parties, blow up balloons, order pizza, flirt with the moms. And then you clocked out
I
after a
don't
long
think flirt
day's
with the
work.
moms was on the
In the resume. And then
the
to hear you
checklist.
just said they don't want to be held liable. You know who gets held liable for things? Corporations. I'm with Pat. I'm with Pat on this one.
Pat has
what I'm saying.
never had a corporate job.
That was a corporate job.
No,
All Def was a
you've never
corporate
sat.
job.
You've never had a
No.
real corporate job where you sit at a desk. You have to do all the little HR things, and you gotta code switch. You know, like when you've had cool jobs, that's okay, Pat. It's great. It's
If you've
Why is
never
code
sat-
switching the only thing?
If you've never sat
It
at your
is part
desk
of it.
and contemplated how can I quit this motherfucker, you've never had a corporate job.
Oh, y'all just talk about jobs you don't like then.
Yeah, because that's different. Because
yeah,
I've
that
gotten
don't
off
count,
stage
dude.
before and be like, I'm done.
Shut up, Keon. Yeah, shut up. That is different. You having a bad night is not saying, yo,
See?
fuck this job.
The Laugh
man.
Factory is corporate.
No. It was the crowd, bro. It was the crowd. It wasn't you. It was the crowd.
You showing up to shows before with 12 people and be like, man, fuck this.
Yo, I did a Wednesday night and there was 10 people. I was like, yo, I think I'm done with stand up. Let me go make these sketches.
Wait, when
man.
y'all only have like a few people in the crowd, do you just be like, okay, today I'm gonna have fun and like go off book and do whatever? Or do you really just stick to what you
try? I mean, I try, but it depends on those 10 people because then they be insecure that there's only 10 people. And then-
You'd be like, hey, can you guys sit together?
yeah, I have to
I've been there.
restructure the room.
I need to
Yeah.
combine these laughter.
I've definitely restructured rooms. I'd be like, no, there's too many of y'all back. Y'all
Yeah.
need to come together so I can just talk to this group because I'm not talking you too
Because
far.
the wait
I'm not
staff
making eye
be thinking they
contact
doing
with
you
two
a
people
favor.
here.
They be thinking like if I place one over there, one over there, one over there, it'll make you feel like the room is full. But nah, that just
Hilarious.
heightens my anxiety.
Because
Like,
the wait staff sits by sections. And I'm like, I need the audience. Y'all can sort out your tips and shit in the back. I need
come closer.
I need this 25 right here. Like, or I feel like I'm talking to nobody.
Keon, you ever hosted a rollover show? And they be trying to get like at the Laugh Factory, they'll be like, all right, cool, this show ran a little bit too long. Like, so if I'm hosting a 10 o'clock show and the 7 o'clock show still going, they'll be like, we just gonna keep the audience in there. And
Oh,
then
I
we
just
just
did
gonna...
that on Sunday.
Yeah, but then some people be like, I've had enough. And then, then they leave. And then the middle be empty, the sides be full. You be like, man,
Damn.
can y'all move closer?
They be like, y'all can stay. You just have to buy, but you are no ticket free entry. And we did that on Sunday. And that third show, I was like, okay, well, y'all already saw what I did the last show, so I was kind of talking out of my ass because I was like,
It was
what you
like,
doing?
come on, man.
Damn, so you were about to like repeat the same material, but it was the same audience.
No, when
like,
I saw,
what
I
else?
mean, I have so much. I was like, that's fine, but it was just like I was outside and BT called my name, so I just ran up, and I was just like, and I couldn't remember what I did last show, so I was
Yep.
like, all right, well, I'm just gonna crowd work this,
And it was the same people.
it was something when I walked out, I was like, you was at the last show, and then some of the people had moved up, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
you already.
Yeah, I'll
Let's
get
put
off
it-
stage and ask the wait staff, hey, man, did I do that joke yet?
I don't even remember.
I was
Let's
like, I
put
don't
it to
remember
a
if I
vote.
did it or not.
Let's put it to a vote. 250,000 remotely versus
Oh shit.
400,000, and you got to go into work 4 days a week.
Give me that
400.
vote.
I'm
Well,
going to work.
Vote.
Yeah, I'm going for 4.
Give me the 250,000. I'm on my free time, baby. Give me that
I told you, if you
250,000.
said 5 days, I would have had a different answer. But 4.
Yeah, if it was 5 days, I would have stayed home.
Oh, here y'all go. Here y'all
I've
go.
It's
said
that extra
that.
day,
I
huh?
was
I'm just
For
saying,
the
expecting
fuck?
5 days.
we do 4 days. We do Thursday to Sundays all the time, so that ain't nothing. So
That's what I'm saying. I could do the 4.
Okay. All right. All right. But there it is. The 400,000 got it on that one. We're going to jump into this next topic right after
Right
this.
after this.
Second topic of the day, we have fly first class with 2 layovers versus direct flight, but in the middle coach seat.
Nah.
Layovers.
Wait.
Layovers.
How
Layovers.
long is this direct flight?
This is from
Like, is it like a 6-hour, like Miami to like LA?
this is like a 6.5, 7 hour flight.
Nah, I do that all the
This-
time. That
This
shit
is
is
like
annoying.
LA to Hawaii.
Nah, put me in first class with 2 layovers.
First
I'm in
class,
first
two
class. That means I get to go to the lounge. I get to hang out during these layovers. I'm Gucci.
Mhm.
yeah, I don't want that middle.
How
seat.
long is this travel day, by the way, with these 2 layovers? Is it like a 24-hour travel day?
Nah, it makes it like a 10-hour travel day.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
Oh,
That's
that's not
fine.
that bad.
Mm.
Comfort on a
No,
plane is
man.
Like,
everything.
that ain't no
Listen,
problem.
that direct flight, if I'm in the middle, I tuck my arms inside of my thighs like this, and I fall into myself, and I'm slumped. I'm going to sleep. I think I would
man.
rather.
Yeah, my arm will go to sleep. I can't do that.
Somebody booked me a middle
Your
seat by
arm goes to sleep. You
accident.
ain't doing nothing. If you sleep in your arm sleep,
No, because of how I have to hear. Okay, I know you're skinnier now and your breasts went down, but for the rest of us that do have titties, it hurts. You can't squeeze like this the whole time.
you stack them on
He
top.
had titties. He know what it's like.
You don't know
I had
anymore.
titties.
Look, just stuff your whole silly putty skin inside and tuck yourself in the middle seat. You be happy there. I can't do that shit. I got hips. I know your hips went down too, man. So this is for
Yeah,
other
wait.
people.
Have you tried sleeping without your CPAP? Because I feel like you don't need it no more.
Yeah, I've tried it.
Can you sleep? Like, you snoring still?
I don't know. I'll be asleep.
Oh, so you
You ask your wife if you still snore?
I usually go to sleep after her.
so you cured?
I don't know.
Like, do you wake up feeling refreshed? Like, okay, I'm good. Or do you feel-
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Because, like I said, with sleep apnea, it's not always directly connected to your weight. It's the muscles in your tongue. Some people's muscles in their tongue when they go to sleep, they
You
relax.
got
and
a
cover
heavy
your
fat
air.
ass tongue.
I do.
Yeah, that's
Your
what you
tongue
say
lost
the
weight?
word.
My tongue got an
Hey.
OnlyFans page. That's how thick that motherfucker is.
How you?
Wait,
Nigga,
is
just
that-
do the
Man.
Huh?
Sleep apnea is a tongue thing?
It can be a tongue thing.
Yeah.
So the muscles, when you fall asleep, the muscles in your tongue relax. Your tongue falls backwards, and it covers up your air hole. So when you do that, that's you trying
a
to
whale.
breathe, and then your tongue snaps. So like all the other ones, there are other methods for CPAP, like the people that have like the mouth guard, and it holds your tongue in place. So when you do fall asleep, it prevents it from covering your air hole. It doesn't fall back.
You can't
that-
shoot the Ozempic on your tongue.
Straight to the source.
Lulu, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. Shut the
Damn.
fuck
I'm
up
just
talking
jealous,
to me.
man. I gained 20 pounds. I'm
Are
jealous,
you
man.
shooting Ozempic?
Huh?
You shoot Ozempic?
Yeah, I injected in my
You
stomach.
don't see his
He cooks
Ozempic ads on his page?
Nah, I just
He
I
cooks
thought it
it.
was like
He
a
cooks it up,
pill or
man.
something.
He
You thought
He puts
thought
it
I
in a
was doing
Put
spoon.
it on a spoon and light it.
It's not heroin, man.
You got some O? You got some R's on you?
Oh, what you mean, heroin? No. Oh,
I'm learning so much. I didn't know none of this.
That was natural.
Hey.
He actually curbed his appetite.
No, I knew he was taking it, but I never knew how it was taken. Like I don't know what you
Yeah,
doing.
he
They
light
cheat.
it up.
You thought he
light
was
it
going
up.
to the gym and
He
shit?
beat
It was
it
really
up.
trying?
If you get the traditional Ozempic, it comes in a pen. You switch up the dial to the doses that you need. You just press it against your stomach, press the button, and it goes in.
And then you
How do you
take
know
your
how
belt off.
If you have,
How do you know? Like, how do you know how much you need?
The dial shows you it's a little clicker that has the numbers
He just
on the
tunes it to
dial.
all. Just give me all the way.
Till you
Just
pass
take all
out.
this shit off.
Yeah, like how do you know? Like what?
Keon, I'll tell you after the show, man. I ain't gonna be able to get it off.
It's the clicker, and the doctor tells you how much you're supposed to take, and you just click it, you turn it.
Yeah.
He was found in a back
dosage
alley,
amount
passed
on the
out,
dial.
and they were like, "Dear, oh, he looks good." Nigga was
All
found
his clicks are all the way up.
Nigga was found 30 pounds lighter.
So like if you turn it all the way up, would it be like a Nutty Professor situation where you just like
Nah,
like, it's
the
just like
the dosage increases with the amount of time that you stay on it. So it starts at like 0.25, and then 3 weeks later you go up
Which
to
one now,
0.50.
dear?
Spandex. All spandex.
Yeah.
0.75 on 0.75.
That's it. Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. And I'm at 211 right now. I'm down for 260.
What
Good
did you
job,
you
dear.
started off at what?
260.
Oh wow. Hey,
And
let me get one.
I started the third week of September.
I just need it for like 3 weeks. Let me get one in the last like 3 weeks. I can be good after that. Let me just lose this quick 20 real quick.
Dang, you've only been on it since September to here?
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
That's good.
The diet,
What's your
like, I
goal?
had to change the diet though. The diet and then cut back on drinking.
Oh wow. All the things we already told you to do in life. Crazy. That's so crazy. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Science.
The doctor just prescribed him an apple.
Such an a-hole, yo.
Just eat this.
But I feel where Lulu coming from though, because people be doing that. They'd be like, just do better. And people be like,
It's not. Listen, if it was just that easy, nigga,
Yeah.
I would have been did that. I needed it. Okay, some people might not need it. Some people may be able to just do it with changing the diet. But I had changed the diet when I was working out with a trainer, and I did lose weight, but not this drastically. So I needed that extra little push. And
Your
that's
trainer
what
was at 7-Eleven. You didn't
I,
have
what,
no real
nigga? It don't matter
trainer.
where I met the nigga at.
I admired to hear though, because he was telling the story the other day about how he got high and wanted a snack, and this nigga ate almonds, and I was like, that's
That's wild.
that's too much commitment.
So
You might as well not
The whole
smoke.
point of being high is to have fun, nigga. Almonds when you high is
It's crazy.
Wasabi almonds though, they were still flavored. They were good. They were delicious.
Good job to hear. Good job. I'm really proud.
Respectful.
Wait, what's your plan to like get off of it?
Yeah, what's your goal?
Goal is 205. When I get to 205, then I'll go to the gym and start doing heavy reps with light weight.
What?
I just want to
Look,
tone.
Lulu's an owl. For real. Look at her.
You're not supposed to do it before you get to a certain point because obviously muscle weighs more than fat. So you potentially won't see the drastic change as hard if you start going to the gym and start lifting before you get to the weight that you want.
Who
So once you
told
get
you
to that
that?
weight, then you start going to the gym. So I'm just going to tone up. I don't want to be buff. I just want to be toned. That's it.
so after 205, you hit the gym. Then what you trying to get to?
I want to stay between 215, 212.
Oh, you want to be up there still?
I mean, I'm at 211 now, so this is a good weight for me.
Okay,
So I just want to be around this way.
got you.
Okay.
Ooh, about to have a heart attack.
Lulu, you ain't got no guns to clean. You ain't got nobody to throw a Mopar at and no shit like that. You ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got no helmets to get blood
I'm
off
just
of.
loving your journey to being a bad bitch. It's like, I just love it.
Yes, nigga.
Yes.
The most-
Absolutely.
The most diabolical thing I've heard to hear say during this thing, though, we're on set, and somebody's like, "So how's it going?" He was like, "I still got ass." I said, "Nigga, what? Like,
What?
See?
what?"
He wanted to be in a bikini so bad.
He said, "I still got
Be there.
ass."
You
I
gonna
was
be
like,
there this summer. I'm
"That
proud
was
of
the
you, dude.
goal."
Keep it up.
Like,
They want the gold. It just ain't going nowhere. It's inherited. This is what my mama gave me. I ain't nothing I can do about this.
Oh,
bitch.
man. You gotta hit when you hit the treadmill. Your
No,
ass
I'm not
will go
taking no
away.
advice from you. I'm not taking no
I'm
advice
telling
from
you,
Nah,
when you do
fuck
the
that, I'm
treadmill,
good.
your ass will go away. Don't hit the Stairmaster because it's gonna make your cakes even cakier. So don't do that. Just walk it out.
Good job to hear. I'm proud of you.
what was the question? Don't remember at all.
The first class with 2 layovers.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
First
yeah,
class.
The direct
class.
in the middle.
First class.
You know, you
Definitely.
gotta make these better at like being because who 10 hours for a flight, two layovers is nothing.
you gotta say like
If you
international.
compare to a 6-hour direct flight, that's not even that much different. So you
It's
should
a
do
4
something
hour
like way
difference,
more
man.
It's a
drastic.
4 hour difference,
Here's
especially if you
the
got somewhere to
thing.
be.
I'm the type of person, I like direct flights so I can go to sleep. I'll go to sleep, wake up.
Yeah.
I might have 30 minutes left on the flight. I'm good to go. I hate getting off the plane because I always have a carry-on. And sometimes I have two carry-ons. I might have the backpack and the roller. I hate pulling that shit out and waiting for people to get off the plane and then going to post up wherever and then walk into another terminal, waiting in line to do that shit, getting comfortable, falling asleep, then woken up and have to do that shit 2 more times. Man, fuck that. Put me in that middle seat. I'm going to fuck to sleep and I'm there.
No, I have too many shoulders for that. I can't
You
be in the
do.
middle
You
seat.
do.
Mhm.
God bless you.
I
I'm
don't
glad
like
that
it.
you know.
You have a nigga up against the window, like, damn, Meg, Meg, can you ask for an upgrade?
They gotta give her extra shoulder pads on the seat.
It's true. I do have broad shoulders. I was on a flight come back from Miami yesterday, and I was on the. I usually do window seat, but my husband
was
and the
in
kids
Miami?
were on like the row next to me, so I was on the aisle, and like it was two big dudes next to me. So of course I was like, oh, it's too much shoulders in this row. So I'm all like leaning out in
Did you have to caddy corner your
I
shoulders?
did. I had, and it was so uncomfortable. I was like,
Yikes.
see, I can't do this. This can be first
Yeah,
class.
nah. People don't be having middle seat etiquette, so I don't be liking that shit, man.
Hey, if I'm
They
in
get-
the middle seat, you not. I get both of these armrests.
That's what
Nah,
I'm
it
saying.
don't work. So
That's
listen,
just-
the
that's
middle
a
seat,
sacrifice.
you could get both armrests, but you gotta have your arms in the front, and then let me get
No,
in
put
the
my
back.
arms in the
Why
back.
can't we all have an armrest? Why is
I think
That's what I'm
middle
saying.
should get both.
Let me get the back of it. Let me get.
I think the
back
middle,
of
the
my
middle
face.
should get the back.
The
No,
middle,
the middle get
the middle should
front.
choose what they want because they have
Yeah.
to. If they want to be
Yeah.
forward
That's true.
with their elbows or back, you
Yeah,
adjust to them because
and
they.
then we adjust because I might be leaning on the window anyway. But if I do sit straight, let me get an option.
Mm.
I don't like
You,
it.
they should be able to choose. It should just be a quick conversation before the plane takes off.
I did that last time. I had a convo. I was like, listen, man, you can get the front or the back. You choose now.
And they was like, in the bathroom?
Yeah, that's just a crazy thing to turn to your
Because
neighbor
like
and
you say that.
No, he knew what it was because
Back.
we was doing this for a hot second. And I was I don't like having to figure it out. So I was like, hey man, you get the front or the back. He was like, thank
oh,
you.
so you flirt. I felt you flirting. I ain't
Nah.
my high club.
Nah,
was good.
nah.
the best part was it started with, look, bruh. Look, bruh, you get the front of the back. Oh my God. Back.
All right, let's put it to a vote, man. First class or the direct flight? What we going with?
First class.
First class.
First,
Direct.
Doesn't matter.
Direct for your boy. First
Damn,
class has
you
it on
0
that
for
one.
2 with us.
Hey man, listen, I'm gonna stand my ground, baby. I don't give a shit. I don't do what the popular do. I do what I want to do. We're
Middle
gonna jump
seat
into
is
the
crazy.
last topic right after this. Last topic of the day we have: would you rather travel back in time to witness historical events, not do anything, just witness it, or go to the future to see technological advances?
Future.
past.
I know what happened back then. There's no place
No,
that
no,
I
You
but
would
I'm
don't.
saying
You
you're
don't
an
know.
observer.
Do
You're
you
an
You don't
know?
observer.
really know.
We don't really know.
I
Hold
know
on,
what they're
hold on,
gonna do when they
Keon,
see
you're
me.
an observer.
But can they see us?
You
Can they
can,
see
I mean, you can go back there. It's to a point where you can you're safe enough away from whatever's going on and hide or whatever. So they,
Oh, but there's a possibility somebody might see me.
Or is it like the, Christmas past ghost where you just go see it, but nobody can see you?
Or is it like Quantum Leap where I leap back and I'm in somebody else's body reliving the shit?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
it's that.
I think it's that let's just say for
That sounds more
all
interesting.
intents and purposes, you're invisible. So
Oh,
nobody
I want to
can
go
see
to the past though.
In the future or the past, in both.
in the future or the past. Yeah, the
I want
future.
to go to the past. I don't want to know what's. Just I don't want to
Yeah,
know.
well,
what's
yeah. What if you go to the future? You see some shit. You be like, oh man, I can't wait till this happen. The wizard like, you ain't gonna see this nigga.
Yeah, like I
Oh
don't.
damn.
And then because I just don't want like what if I go to the future and then I only go a couple years and then I see shit that I wasn't meant to see or now I got to come back and warn my friends I'm like, to hear get off, but you was strung out, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you in the alley with the Ozempic needle, like, nigga, but you skinny as fuck, but you
Like,
like,
I gotta have abs.
and now I gotta come back and be like, get off that shit. But you think
You're
I'm trying
30
to tell you what
pounds
to
to here,
do, and I'm like,
please.
nah, nigga, you strung out 5 years from now. You know what I mean? Like, that's
I
I don't
mean,
I
want
thought it was
to.
like the distant future, like Terminator style.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I just don't know what the purpose of that would be when you come back because it's not like I can create any of that stuff. I'm not an engineer.
Stocks, you'd get rich immediately.
but that's Back to the Future 101.
But you're
You
not even
can't do
gonna be
that.
alive for that
Yeah,
though.
you're not gonna be live. It's too far.
Well, you tell your family.
Okay, so for what? So like 6 generations from now, they're gonna
I don't care about them.
This Apple stock is gonna hit. Like, nigga,
That ain't my problem.
That would be crazy if you're like, X Morpheo is the biggest stock ever. They're like, that doesn't get invented until 500 years from now. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, well,
Hey,
it was
you
cool to
gotta
watch
ensure
though.
that
Now you gotta
wishful
leave
that's
buried
wishful thinking
treasure.
to think that the Earth gonna be around for 500 years.
We got about 100 max.
we got 5 years.
The Earth or America?
Both.
Little column A, little column B.
I think we're gonna see the year 3000.
I don't. I think
No?
we
What is
turn
this,
2030? Okay, y'all think you're right.
2025?
It's over 2030.
Nah.
That's like 900
3,000?
years. Yeah.
Nah. I don't think our sun is gonna last that long.
What are we gonna do to the sun?
What
Yeah,
happened? Have you not seen Superman 4 when they be throwing shit?
You
in
think
the
it's gonna
sun?
burn out, or you think that we
Yeah,
gonna
the
fuck
sun
it
is
up?
eventually gonna burn out, Pat.
It's a star. It's a dead star.
But they be alive for thousands of years.
How
Yeah,
long
how
do
long
you
you
think
think
it's
we
been
been
around
here?
already?
You think we
Dinosaurs
seeing
were all-
the exit of the sun?
Did y'all?
Yes.
The
I
dinosaurs.
don't know. That
were
nigga,
only-
that sun seemed to be that nigga getting stronger, bro.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying. It's getting stronger because that's what it does before it like explodes.
Explode.
Oh, this shit nigga's powering up.
Yeah, it's about
Is
the
that how
Super
fire-
Why do you
Saiyan.
think it's so much global warming? Because of what we've done to the earth. Plus, it's just getting hotter.
Nigga, that ain't
everywhere,
how
guys.
fire works. You don't look at a campfire like, man, that shit's roaring. That means it's about to go out. That
Yeah, it's about
shit
to
is doing
consume.
fine.
Yeah,
The sun's
I'm
doing
gonna go to
fine.
the past because I want to be like, if we invisible, I want to be like on stage, like to hear shit that people didn't hear. Like Martin Luther King give the speech and then sit down and be like, I hope these niggas listen. Like I want to hear like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like just a little behind the scenes when they was done with stuff, like the stuff that's not documented.
You want BTS?
Yeah, I want to see what's really going on. Like, did he really feel that way?
Fact.
People do certain things.
Mhm.
What
That
was
would
said
be kinda
behind, who really did I want to see that.
Mhm.
You just looking for
I wanna see my
jokes so you can come back.
ancestors and what they were up to.
Come back and have a fire set.
Be like, I
That
did
would
some
be crazy.
research.
That shit would be funny though.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I want to
I
see
like
all the
going to
secrets.
history. I don't like when I think about time travel. I was thinking about going back. I like
And I
going
want to
back.
answer. I want to answer questions that we asked already, like how musty was, the Dark Ages and stuff. Like I want to walk in the
Musty.
stink. Like I want to see, was it that bad? Like
I want to see people with wooden teeth. Like I see if that was
Yeah.
really a
You
thing.
just look at the here. Smile to here.
What?
Bang, 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 out of
Hey,
nowhere.
I take back your compliment of losing weight. I take it back.
I came out of nowhere. He wasn't even mine.
I said, look at the here. You see all them wooden teeth, girl. You already seen it.
Ah.
Wooden teeth is crazy. Why would they think that would work?
Bang.
The same reason they was taking slaves' teeth out and put them in people's mouth. That's
That makes more
crazy.
sense.
No, does
I want to see
think
what
I'd rather have
spices they
wooden
were
teeth.
cooking
Don't
with.
give me somebody else's teeth.
You know,
Salt and pepper.
that was it. There's no way they were seasoning all of them foods with just salt and pepper.
They probably weren't even using that, to be honest.
they were using vegetables.
No, they was
Damn.
using herbs.
It was probably just
See,
salt.
go back in time and find out.
See?
I don't know. I feel like I'm more interested to know what's gonna happen as opposed to like, oh, I read
But
about
you
this.
wouldn't feel some type of way, like, yeah, you get to see what's gonna happen, but you could never partake in it.
I mean,
And
you
what
can
if
say the
it's
same about
terrible?
history.
What if
But
it's
Yeah,
it's
but that
already
shit I don't
happened,
wanna
so
be
you
a part
couldn't-
of.
You could have partaken in it anyway. It's already done.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I mean, if I go to a year that I wouldn't have seen in my lifetime anyways, then it'd be kind of cool to see, as opposed to stuff that I already read about, and I'm just like
And then I want to
watching
see
live.
how wrong people are. Like if I go see a dinosaur, I'm like, these niggas didn't even look like that. You know what I mean?
Right, feathers.
Who
Jesus
really built
is
the
very
pyramids?
dark
You
skinned.
Yeah,
know,
Like I want to see
That
this
would be a
shit.
good one, Lou. To really
I want
see
to know
like when
how
niggas was
these
building the
pyramids. You mean to
pyramid.
tell me y'all made this with just people and rocks and clay and
That'd be
water?
crazy.
Nah.
You go back and find out they were like, damn, we fucked up. We were trying to make a spear.
Yeah, what if it was supposed to be?
Like, shit, how did we do that? Oh,
What if
well.
they just messed up at first? Yeah, and then it was like, well, we here now. Like, ain't nobody gonna know.
Hey, just make a smaller one, just like it.
Oh man.
Wait, do we get to jump around, or we have to commit to one thing in
Nah, you
one
can jump
time
around.
period?
Yeah, you can jump around. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
because
going
where
back.
else you gonna jump around in the future? You don't really know where to go. What do you want to go to Saturn? Can we go to
I would
Saturn?
I would
No,
jump
no,
to
no,
a
no.
couple years from now, and then that way you can get ahead of the curve. That's the most useful way of using it. I'll be cool to see like the year 3000 if we make it that far, but I'm low key. I just let me see 2028. Let me see what's
I'm
going on
gonna be
over
like, we can't go to
Now,
3000.
now
Don't
on that
exist.
in that way, I assumed that we were talking about distant future. If it's a
Yeah.
few years from now, then I'm picking the future too, because I'm like, oh, I just need to change this, and I can get on. Like,
go back to
oh,
COVID.
distant future, I want the past. We talking about immediate future, I might want to see that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If it's like, yeah, is there a
No, I still don't
time?
want to see it. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, is it like 50 years in the future or more, or 50 years in the past or more, or like what? Is there?
Yeah,
5
let's
years
go
in the future,
50,
like
50 minimum of 50 for each way. Minimum of
Okay.
50.
I still don't want to see the future because what if it's devastating and then you got to go back and just think about like this. This is what's gonna happen. Like
and
I
there's
don't.
nothing you could do to change anything.
Yeah, I don't want to
That's
know.
scary. Yeah.
That's like some fucking Terminator shit. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
That's
what if it happened 25 years in the future, but or 30 years, but you don't know because you can only go forward 50, so you don't know what the catalyst was.
Yeah.
And you can't talk to anybody, so you couldn't even really figure out what happened. Like, what if you went ahead 50 years and there was just like no more Japanese people, and you just
damn, that was very specific.
and you're like, hey, what happened? It was just like very specific, like.
That's like your favorite group of people, Pat.
Well, in all the movies, they find a random newspaper and it'd be like,
Yeah.
today marks the
Hmm.
20th anniversary of all
Blowing in the
Japanese-"
wind, it like
Did y'all see that
hits
guy
him.
on TikTok that was like, that's like he is in the future on TikTok or whatever he's posting because he keeps
Oh, and
going
all
to
the
different cities
all
with
the
like no
places where he'd be
people.
alone.
And he has all these like where he's just like videoing different like European cities and people are like go to this city, go to this city because he's like I think it's like 3 years, 2027 or something. But it happened like in 2023. I think he was going around and he was like, oh yeah, he was going around like just filming streets and there was nobody
No
there.
one was there. He did it on a cruise ship too.
But people are like he staged this, but I don't know. He got a ton of videos.
Wait, he a
Yeah.
time traveler?
Yeah, that's
That's
what
what he said. He woke up and it was 2027 or something.
And he started a social media.
Well, he was posting to
Series?
his account and he was just like, where is everybody? Like he's posting to it, but then
So he's
people are
posting
like
from the future.
responding.
We on the same Wi-Fi?
I don't
That's
know.
trash.
That's why I said people are like, oh, that would be so cool if that really is what happened. And he's really posting like, I hope somebody sees this. But then I don't know why he couldn't see the comments because there's thousands of comments.
He's on a different timeline.
Nice.
Something like that.
That's
That would be
Nice.
cool.
Did anybody else see that thumbs up pop up?
Yeah,
what
she
was
on her
that?
iPhone.
Y'all should have said no. Y'all should have said no. So Pat could have been like, what?
Oh, put the peace sign up.
Done.
Do the peace sign one.
How you do that? That's
You
reaction.
gotta hold it, Meg.
Oh.
Oh, your phone's
Why
there
mine
you
look?
go.
Oh.
Mine is bootleg.
The hell is this?
No, it's only on the iPhone, Pat. Those are
Yeah.
the
I'm on my iMac.
Yeah, it's only
Oh.
like the Apple products. And I think there's another one if you do like
Oh.
2 thumbs up or something. It's supposed to be like fireworks or
PC.
something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But you got there you go.
The hell?
Ooh, that's fancy.
Mhm.
Oh,
cool.
shit. I get scared like I didn't see Meg just do it. Like
Right.
Are you on an
a
Apple
Mac
product, Patrick?
No, I'm
Stop
PC.
moving, Pat.
That
I was just seeing what they had. Maybe there was a PC version.
No.
Absolutely.
It's like shitty fireworks.
They're like Roblox.
I
don't know
let's
why
put
the
it to a
emojis
vote,
are so
man.
different.
Let's not drag it out, man. Travel back in time to witness historical events versus to the future to see technological advances.
Go
I'm
back.
going in the past.
Back in
Ass.
time.
I'll go back in the past.
Hey, unanimous with the back and pass, man. We did it. Finally, we get all on the same page. Before we get out of here, I want to thank our special guest, Keon Polee, for pulling up. And a big shout out to the OG squad as well. Lulu Gonzalez, Meg Scoop, Patrick Cloud. I'm to hear more. Thank you guys at home for watching. We'll see you next week on another episode of SquADcast Versus. Peace, guys.
Bye.
Bye. We get it,
Added
man.
the balloon.
Okay, enough.
Okay,
Jesus.